Well, the heavy rains over the past week or so have finally stopped, but that is not helping area farmers now playing the waiting game of when work in the fields can finally begin. News at 6, Jordan Burgess digs into what this could mean for the supply at your local farmers market.
A sunny day like this one might seem like a perfect one for planting, but dig a little deeper and you'll find that in many cases it's still too wet. And that has some farmers concerned about what it'll mean for their harvest and your prices at the store. Puddles the size of ponds in fields like this one are part of what's generating a flood of concerns for area farmers.
So a lot of fellows are getting nervous about where we're at in the season.
Steve Gabbard with Sunset Stables and Farms says he's ready to start planting corn, but the ground is still too wet and cold. He said this field has seen 4 inches of rain in the last week alone.
We're looking at 7 to 10 days of good sunny, windy, dry weather, the way the fields are now, to dry out enough to work.
Gabbard says many farmers want to start planting corn at the end of March or early April at the latest. A delay could make for a difficult growing season.
The biggest thing is it impacts yields at the end of the season. We're shortening our growing season by not being able to plant early.
Gabbard says the wet conditions could eventually lead to shoppers getting soaked at grocery stores. What could that mean for prices at the store for people later in the year?
Well, if yields are down, and grain prices eke back up, it could mean, higher prices at the store.
And those at Sunset Stables say the later they plant, the later they'll be able to harvest any corn. And that brings in concerns about what an early freeze could do to the crop. Jordan Burgess, 2 News, working for you.